Karnataka recently released its annual Human Development Index that show the state is making steady strides in education, health, and other parameters that help in assessing a general prosperity. But the fact remains that Karnataka stands at 11th position nationwide HDI rankings, a table that has neighboring Kerala on top and Tamil Nadu in the close second. So why is Karnataka lagging behind its southern cousins despite its vast resources? The answer is not that complex. Over decades, buoyed by the rapid rise of Bengaluru city, Karnataka started to focus more on big-ticket infrastructure projects that did nothing much to address the regional imbalances. While historically prosperous areas like Bengaluru and Old Mysore dominated the development agenda, Karnataka's east and north region lagged behind. In fact, per capita income of 9 districts accounted for less than 25% of overall state per capita income in 2021. Of these, 5 belong to Kalyana Karnataka region in the east and 4 belong to the Ballari region in the north. Kalyana Karnataka calls for particular attention. It is home to one of India's richest mineral reserves. Remember the Reddys of Ballari and their multi-million mining empire? But the region continues to be a laggard, pulling down the state's overall social development indicators. Originally known as Hyderabad Karnataka, the region consists of 6 main districts: Kalaburgi, Ballari, Bidar, Raichur, Yadagiri, and Koppal. T.R. Chandrasekhara, a retired professor of development studies of Kannada University in Hampi, says the region was poor historically. He says that the successive governments did very little to change that, as they were sensitive to the interests of the dominant sections and regions of the state. Historically, the old Mysore region had the advantage thanks to benevolent rulers and progressive divans in the years leading up to independence. Even northern Karnataka benefited from the British rule since it was directly under the Bombay Presidency. Except Ballari, that was part of the Madras Presidency, all the other Kalyana Karnataka districts was ruled by Hyderabad Nizams, who considered it as an outback. The region joined Greater Karnataka in a state of poverty and destitution following the state reorganization of 1956. Professor Chandrasekhara says these districts have witnessed more political rhetoric than development initiatives. For instance, in 2019, while changing the name from Hyderabad Karnataka to Kalyana Karnataka, the then Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa announced that the government would start a separate secretariat for the region. The secretariat still remains on paper. Geographically, this area is part of the greater semi-arid region of Western India, and droughts and famine are quite common here, as is malnutrition, says Razak Ustad, president of Hyderabad Karnataka Horata Samiti. He laments government programs in the region are generalized and not targeted at castes that have historically been disadvantaged. For instance, the population of scheduled castes and tribes in Karnataka is 22%, but it is 32% in Kalyana Karnataka region, with 20% belonging to the minority community. Economist Sangeeta Katimani says that while it is Gulbarga's cement cluster Badi and the mines of Ballari that feed up state's infrastructure projects, none of those big-ticket plans ever reach either the north or the east. Once home to the mighty Vijayanagara Empire, Kalyana Karnataka these days makes news only for its grinding poverty or when a multi-million-dollar mining scam breaks. This needs to change. Also, what exactly does the word Kalyana mean? In Kannada, Kalyana means development, which the region needs.